Hello everybody, it's Cinema Dude here to start yapping about some Transformers, because we got that Transformers 1 trailer, and today I'll be talking about all the Easter eggs, spoilers that could possibly be happening in this movie, theories, and characters that showed up in the trailer. Now starting off, just giving you my general thoughts on the trailer. It is not as bad as other people was making it out to be. I know you're going to say I'm being too positive with this, but if you really pay attention to the true Transformers fans of the franchise, everyone is so confused with the goofy tone. Now, if you're a Transformers fan and you've been following up on the continuity for some time, then you know what's happening here, and you know why they're going in a goofy tone, and you know what? The real Transformers fans are happy to see that, because this is pre-war. This is pre-Decepticons and Autobots. This is pre-everything happened. So that's why the time is goofier, and this is technically the golden age that Optimus mentions in the 2007 film, where he says, before war, we lived in a golden era. And early on in the trailer, we see a shot that really looks like it's going to be resembling future events that will most likely happen later on in the movie, or if not even in the movie, just like showing us the future. And it said before he was Optimus, he was Orion Pax, and before he was Megatron, he was D16. And there's some interesting shots in there that I really want to get into. And in this shot, we get some very interesting shots of both Megatron and Optimus. Some of them, they are their present selves, and the other one, they are their past selves. And this is where the movie's strongly hinting that Megatron does not know his lineage, and that should create a real turning point for him, which we see some characters show up later in the trailer that are probably going to be like, hey, we know where you're from, we can help you, you need to join us now. So Megatron right here has a few glorious looking shots that really hint towards the future, like the one scene where he's sitting looking at the Decepticon head. So I'm assuming that symbol is somewhere on his body. I'm assuming he has the Decepticon symbol. I'm assuming he wants to know what's going on. And in the plot synopsis, it says he grows hungry to go to the surface. So I'm assuming the surface is down there where they're keeping people from a war that is brewing up on the surface. So instead of just being underground, I feel like they're setting up something huge with this movie. And, well, with this Megatron scene, it really explains what's happening here. Once he goes to the surface, he'll meet up with some Decepticons, and I'm sure they'll explain to him what that symbol is, and that's going to be a really big turning point for Megatron in this movie, and I really cannot wait to see how that plays out. And he's going to be like, hey, Optimus is my brother, or are they just going to, like, lie to him and change him out of it, and then eventually he's going to get so deep that he doesn't even care if the Decepticons lie to him, but that's his lineage. So that's going to be a real big part of the movie and a strong, powerful moment. And, like, I am really blown away by that, because people say it's goofy, but there are slivers of serious moments in this. Also, the scene of Megatron all evil looking is very, just a gorgeous and beautiful shot. And the Optimus shots don't reveal too much what's going on, or don't give too much depth to him, unlike the Megatron shots did, which were extremely powerful. In this shot, we do see one insane thing, is what Optimus is going to be looking like once he's Baby Prime or whatever. Or that's what Bulkhead refers to him as in Transformers Prime, is Baby Prime. And yeah, we will see that in this movie, considering there is a Prime in this movie, and I have a theory about Primus showing up in this film. And my mixed and negatives with this trailer really all go around one character, which this is so weird. But my favorite character in the franchise, Bumblebee, is so freaking weird here. Like, I get it. He's used as the comedic relief in this, but overly, so over-the-top comedic, which, I mean, Bumblebee has always been the comedic relief. In the Bay movies, in the new movies, he's always kind of been like this sweet, young soldier who just wants a good life, and I get that this is how he was years before, but the personality in every other iteration of Transformers really makes it hard to tell about Bumblebee being so goofy. And you know what? As much as I have loved this trailer, that is the one problem that I have with it. And just ranting off about it right now makes me feel like such a crappy fan, because I was just praising it for how it was going to show us the Golden Age. But unless they can completely turn around what's happening here with Bumblebee and make it seem okay like the Golden Age and put his character through a really big arc, then yeah, but they are just too over the top with comedy with Bumblebee. They're on 10. They need to tone it down to like 5 or 6. Like, it is over the top. And back to praising the trailer, I do want to mention and point out how in this trailer it is portrayed that if you can transform, you basically have a superpower, which is, it's kind of weird to hear that out loud, but I get it. Like, I understand it. Like, if you're able to transform, like, in this it says, we're lonely worker bots that can't even transform, and that looks like it's going to be a big part of the movie, and it looks like Sentinel Prime is going to give all of them that power, including Megatron. And speaking of Sentinel Prime, it's looking like he's gonna be held hostage for a majority of this movie. I really hope we get to see more of him, as well as Arachnet, Starscream, Soundwave, and Shockwave in the next trailer, because they're all in this trailer. Also, it's around this point in the trailer where Optimus says, "More than meets the eye," which is actually the famous slogan for the old Transformer G1 toys. And talking about Alita here, she's not in the trailer much, but when she is, she has some pretty awesome moments, like right here when she lifts up the gun with her foot and then starts blasting him down. And then we get a quick appearance from Arachnet, which is really cool. I was not expecting to see her in this movie, and she was nowhere near found. So I want to see if they do like what they did with her and RC in the Transformers Prime series, and they do it, her and Alita are somehow enemies, because, not gonna lie, Arachnet versus RC in the Transformers Prime series was awesome. Then we get the people that are most likely gonna be, like, telling Megatron where he's from. Now, Soundwave and Shockwave look amazing, but I can't say the same about Starscream. What I mean, he still looks good, but he doesn't look directly out of G1 like the other two do. But I do like the switch up in design they're going with here, and you know what? I think that it is really cool to see him here. And that's not all. I think I have found like one more cameo in here. And it is at the end of the trailer when Bumblebee is threatening these two workers. The green one on the right, on the left of the screen looks suspiciously like Skyquake from the Transformers Prime series. Now, I bring that up because that's my favorite Transformers animated series. It's going to sound insane, but I'll put the one that's on Netflix like right behind it, and then Extinction right after. But that, not the movie, the Transformers Extinction that's on Netflix. But anyway, this one looks insanely like Skyquake, and that can make sense because we do know that the Decepticons are pretty much giving out enhancements. So they could enhance this green guy right here, and he could later become Skyquake. But anyway, those were just my thoughts and opinion on the Transformers 1 trailer. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. I hope y'all have a great day. Goodbye.